If you look at sort of across the board at hate crime in general, things for each protected strand, there's been an increase year on year at least since 2012.
I think any figures to do with hate crime against people with disabilities is always disappointing, and as a person with disability myself, that of course it feels disappointing.
Since October 2017, there have been 536 reported hate crimes in West Yorkshire, the highest number of recorded offences in the country. Disabled people fell victim to 206 violent attacks, 233 public order offences involving causing fear, alarm or distress, and 55 cases of arson or criminal damage. I spoke to Disability and Wellbeing Manager Dr Gary McGladdery about the need to educate the general public about different kinds of disability.
I think around disability in general, for instance, people don't always understand about how disability affects someone. You see sometimes, for instance, someone who may has a fluctuating condition, maybe one day they have to access a wheelchair, another day they don't, and then people question why they're using the disabled parking bay, for instance. I've seen that happen, and it's just a lack of education.
But does an increase in hate crime reports correlate with an increase in hate crimes? Could it be seen as a positive that West Yorkshire has so many reports of hate crime against the disabled? Could West Yorkshire be leading the charge in educating the general public and those with disabilities in spotting the signs of hate crime?
The increase in publicity has allowed people with disabilities to come forward and have more confidence that the police will take their concerns seriously. So I suspect there's a certain amount of awareness raising that's taking place there.
Disability and Education Advisor Francesca Devlin also believes that those with disabilities in West Yorkshire have been better educated to understand dangerous situations.
And I'm hoping that's come as a result of people know that they can, they have better awareness of what's happened to them. Because if you don't recognise what's happened to you as a hate crime, you might not recognise that you can do anything about it. For some it's just considered normal, if you've had that day in, day out. But hopefully if the numbers increasing, that is because more people are aware and want to access support.
But what can I as a member of the public do? How can I spot the signs of hate crime? How can I be sure that a hate crime is even being committed? And what can I do to save the potential victim without jeopardising their safety or putting my own at risk? There's still a long way to go in educating the general public about the signs of hate crime and hate crime prevention, but hopefully these staggering figures will push those who have the power to make the change to actually make one.